You know, it's funny. I'll listen to what people like to do, and some people like to play golf. Of course, I don't have no money or anything to play golf. Of course, people love getting on the internet all the time. Social media, YouTube. I do the YouTube, but it's just because I ain't got anything else to do. And it's funny. I'll hear them. They play sports, or they got to do this, or they got to take a trip. And I wish I could take some trips. That's one thing I wish I could do, the most. Because I always wanted to travel. I never would get to, unless I come into some money. But, I hear about all these people needing this and needing that to do, and, they're always online 24 hours a day, and, all this stuff. And it's funny that I was just out the other day, and I was watching, on my phone just for a second, because you guys know I can't walk around for long. I'm not able. So I was sitting there, and I watched this video of these people just wandering through the countryside, and I think it was New Zealand. It was a real beautiful countryside, and I thought, if it was warm weather, I could do that all day long. I just laugh because it's like, before I got sick with the benzos and I wasn't able to walk around and stand for very long. That's been years now that I haven't been able to do that. And one of the things I used to do is I would just go outside, because I live, when I was a kid, we lived out in the rural area. There was a lot of open area. I would just walk when the weather was warm, or I wasn't in school. I would just walk in the countryside. That was before you had the internet. That was before any of that. And I was so at peace. I mean, my life sucked. It always has. It always will. But things like that I enjoyed. Gave me peace. And I haven't had peace much in my life. Sure, I hadn't had any peace in about the last 10 years. It's been pretty bad, and I don't know, I just look at people and they need all this and all these friends and take a million trips, and because I would take trips, but I don't need to take a trip all the time. Some of these people do. It's constant. Never ends. I have family that they take trips literally all the time. If they're ever got a free hand by, it's just bizarre. And I got people that are always online. They're always plugged in. And I got people, they always got to socialize. And I wish I had some friends. I mean, anybody knows my situation, but I just laugh. All I would like to have is a nice walk through the countryside every day. That's all I need. Like I said, I'm not able to do that because of the benzo withdrawal. And so, the weather's getting cooler, so I'm not going to be able to do it as much if I wanted to, if I was physically able anyway. But that's all I want. Just a 60, 70 degree day. Nice breeze blowing. Just nothing but trees and nature, I could do that every day. That's all I need. I mean, sure, when I get home and it's nighttime, I gotta, I got maybe some TV to watch, because I don't want to sit in just a quiet house, right? That's all I need. I just don't relate to people at all. I don't fit in with anybody, and if I told people that that's all I do, they would look at me like a weirdo, and they'd probably think I'm just, bizarre. One of the reasons I quit walking before the withdrawal got so bad, that I couldn't, was people would always let their stupid dogs out. And I got a severe phobia of dogs, and I'd get attacked. I got attacked 2 or 3 times by just stupid animals and stupid people and their nonsense. And that's why I just wished I lived in the countryside away from people, and I would just walk out in nature. Heck, if I fell over and died out there, so what? Who cares? At least I'd be gone, be out of this, and I would have died in a place that made me happy. And that's all I want. I don't have that now. I live in a suburb of a small city, so I can't really, do that now. But, be in nature or anything. I have to drive and get away, to do that. And it's one reason I wish I had money, that I could get a decent job, and get some good money. I would buy a small house out in the country. Just be gone, away from society. I know that's easy. That's going to be easier said than done with me, with my autistic symptoms, but I don't know. What do you do? It's all I need. All I need is just that. That's it. Just walk through the countryside. I could just my neighborhood block where I lived, when I used to walk and I exercised and I did everything when I was able, I would get outside and just walk through nature. There was no nature, it was houses and everything, but I would just walk up and down the neighborhood until the dog crap started, and I was at peace. Was it great? No, it wasn't amazing. Wasn't an amazing life. It wasn't, that was kind of pre-internet smartphone, But it's like I just want away from all, you can keep your stupid bill. I'd have the technology if I needed it, for things I need, because the world's going to become that way. There's nothing I can do about it. People aren't going to give this shit up, so I have to have some of it. I'm kind of a Luddite. If you don't know what a Luddite is, look it up. Luddite. You'll find out what that is. That's pretty much what I am. It's like you can have your bells and whistles, as the comedian Doug Stanhope used to call it. You can get your bells and whistles. You can have your friends and all your social media. You can have your gazillion trips that you take, and your constant need to fit in and all this nonsense. And just give me my forest. Just give me my nature. Just let me walk. Just let me get away from all of you. I'm not able right now. I'm sick, and I don't mean sinus sick. I'm benzo sick. I'm also autistic. Don't sometimes know what's what because they can be similar. At least the mental stuff can be. So I don't know. But that's it. Just give me my forest and give me my peace of mind. Just give me my nature and give me my walks.